Yeah, attached is Abigail's score report. I think I as shocked as you are, but actually she did better. She showed the most improvement on your section, so good job. That's funny. That's fucking right. That's weird.
Hello.
Sarah, how are
Okay.
you?
Good. How are you?
Good, 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 good.
Sorry, I got my day.
Nah. It's totes fine. Don't even worry about
I'm
it.
sorry.
No, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm living the dream. Yeah. How was math? Didn't you have a test, right?
Yeah, and it did not go well at all. It's literally the worst grade I've ever gotten, and I don't know how. But she put the test, like when she gave the test, I just didn't know what to do. So I failed my test. And like I did,
No.
I know
No.
I have the test back, but I literally only
Uh-huh.
got one question right. That's how bad. I thought I did better than that, but I
How'd
guess.
we let's see. Was it stuff that we had gone over?
Yeah, and when we like, cause the day before the test we did a quizzes, which is like a practice, and I did good on that, but then I don't like, and I didn't like look at anything, like I did it by myself, and then when I got the test, I don't know how this happened, but
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I feel terrible for you.
yeah, it's okay.
No, no, no. All right, so do you want to look at that? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah,
Okay, so then let's can you send it to me?
yeah, I can send you pictures of it.
Okay. I forget, do you email me or text me?
Text you.
Yeah. Well, hopefully if we can meet every week, it can, stabilize.
Yeah,
We were kind of piecing things together, but still.
yeah. Also, I feel like my teach because some of these questions I don't I just don't know how like this happened. I really don't know. Like I got them and I was so confused. Like I didn't really remember doing them in
Right.
class. Also,
Right.
I don't have to meet next week because I'm on spring break next week.
Oh, okay. Good for you. Wait, how can you not have math for an entire week, Sarah? That just
I'm
doesn't make any, are you kidding me?
I'm so excited to go on
Have you
spring
lost your mind?
break.
All right, what's going on? Okay, so let me get that off the board. I don't want to be texting you going, where are you, Sarah? Um, okay, and let me get it off up here. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay, okay, okay. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. I'm going here. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's not worth it. Same thing. Okay, so I think I have it here.
Okay.
Hold the phone, Chuck. It's just, no, it's not you. Okay. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Sarah McLeod. So did you send me
I sent you
just
the
one
text.
picture?
I sent
Two?
you, yes, I think so. If they both, yeah, two.
All right, I got you. So I have a page that says B, okay. Is it just a front and back type thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so this is stupid. It won't let me bring up two at once on the laptop version of whatever this is. Oh, open with preview. That's easier. Okay, sorry.
It's
Little,
okay.
So she didn't give you the formulas.
Well, yeah, no, she did. Well, because we needed a 90 or above on all of our homework grades, and I had like one homework that wasn't there. So if I wanted the formulas, I had to get like 10% taken off my test. So I didn't do that. But I like memorized. I tried to memorize the formulas, and I wrote
Because you don't
down.
have a for the explicit rule.
Yeah,
So you didn't
in
know the
my
formula.
yeah.
Oh,
I like, well, I think, I don't know, because I wrote down, like, because like the night before the test, I like was studying and I memorized what I thought was the explicit rule, but then
mhm.
I like didn't, when I got the test, I like forgot what to plug in where. So then the formula didn't do any good.
Okay, I'm just looking at something, Sarah. Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna put this on your notes. Does she have a retake or anything? Probably not.
I can do, what are they called? It's like, I can redo the questions that I got wrong and turn them in for half credit. So I can get a D is like the highest I think
Oh
I can
my
get.
God, Sarah, I feel so terrible. Did everybody
No.
else do badly?
Yeah. All my other like friends in that class failed. Like half my class fails like every test that she gives us. So I don't really
What's the
know.
teacher's name?
Miss Marshall.
Marshall. All right, I got it. Okay, here's geometric. This is what I was looking for.
Okay.
I think I had given you examples. We might have run out of time. I can't remember if I provided this for you last time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have these guys. Okay, so back to your test, right?
Yes.
Boom. Okay, so all right, so here's the first one. And this is arithmetic, I think, right?
I can't see it. Oh wait, it's okay. I think yeah,
It's
it is.
arithmetic.
Yeah.
Okay, so a sub n equals a sub n minus 1 plus d, right?
Yeah.
So then it should be, turn on my tablet. For this, it should be a sub n is equal to a sub n minus 1 plus 3. And use the recursive rule to find the fifth term, right?
Yeah.
So a sub 5
Mm-hmm.
would equal, do you see how it's a sub 4? 5
Yeah, because
minus
5,
1
yeah.
plus 3, which would be, they give us the fourth term, 11 plus 3, which is 14.
Yeah.
The explicit rule, maybe you got this mixed up, is explicit, here, let me just make you a nice little template here, and we'll just use it instead of my chicken scratch. So here it is. Okay, then we'll have a nice little thing. Give it to me. Okay, yeah, this is better. Okay, all right,
Okay.
so now we have all that. And you have a nice thing, and I'll make a nice little, I'll make it one nice thing. Okay, so then an arithmetic series for the nth term would be a sub n equals a, that should be sub 1. They don't put the 1, but they should. A sub 1. And we're okay there. Plus n minus 1 times d, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then here a sub n would be the first term 2 plus n minus 1, and the common difference is 3, right? So then that would equal a sub n equals 2 plus 3n minus 3. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So a sub n then, here's the rule, would equal 3n minus 1.
Because
2 minus 3
yeah.
is minus 1, right?
Yeah.
So then a sub 500 would equal 3 times 500 minus 1, which would be 1499. Is that okay?
Yes, got it.
Okay. All right.
So-
So let me get these over here.
I think I had my formulas right, but I think I got the series mixed up with the sequence. I think that's what I did on the first one. That's why I have like a fraction.
I see. Well, sequence and series, it doesn't, I think you're talking about recursive and
It's-
explicit, right?
Yeah, I think I don't.
And this
yeah.
shouldn't say series, it should say sequence.
Okay.
So let me take care of that. Okay, so explicit. Oh my God, explicit formulas. Okay. And then sequence. Isn't the weather really weird today?
Yeah, it
Like-
has been.
Like
It is.
decide already, right? Are we gonna have a nasty day or what?
Yeah, and it was super humid today, which is
Was it?
yeah, at my school, it was like really bad.
Oh. Okay. All right, so we have this. All right, so now we will look again at the next one here, okay?
Okay.
Um, all right, so 2 and 3. Okay, so now she's not telling you which sequence it is, right? And were you
Yeah.
able to have a calculator?
Yeah, we were.
Okay, so you could have, she just said to find the 90th term, you could have kept like going boom, 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 boom. And you did get, actually, I take it back. You did get series messed up with sequence because this is the sum.
Yeah.
It looks like you did the sum and you got the last term wrong there. Anyway,
Okay.
but it looks to me like you were trying to use the sum of the terms and she's asking for the specific term.
Yeah, I think I got my formulas mixed up.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not gonna comment about the formula situation with your teacher, not you, with your teacher. I'm not gonna comment about that. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go with formulas. Okay.
Okay.
And then maybe we can talk logically about it as
Mhm.
well. Let me go ahead and get the 1 in here. So this is a sub 1. And this is a sub 1. Is that okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So have we got an arithmetic or geometric going on with number 2?
Arithmetic.
Good. So to find the nth term, we would have to say that a sub 90, right?
Mhm.
And I'm using this one, right?
Yeah.
Would equal what? Plugging into this formula, I mean.
7
Mm-hmm.
plus, what is n stands for the number of terms, right?
Right. See this n right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's this n as well.
90.
Right. So, but it's 90 minus 1, right?
Yeah, so 89.
So 89 times,
7.
there you go. So then do you have your calculator so you can check me?
Yes. I have my phone. $630. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And so what's happening with number 3? What kind of sequence do we got going there?
We have geometric.
So we're going to be using this guy. I'm crunching ice, so sorry.
It's okay.
And this guy, okay. So we would have, what are we, the 17th term? So a sub 17. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Is equal to what according to that formula?
Equals 8
Good. Times.
times -2.
Yay!
To
To the.
the 17.
Yeah.
Oh, 16.
Yeah. I should use a different color ink there. That's a little hard to see. All right, so crank it on your calculator, please.
Okay. You do the exponent first, right?
Well, it depends on the calculator. What kind of calculator do you have?
I was using my phone calculator, but
Oh, okay.
I have this calculator. It's like, can you see
Well,
it?
you should be on that calculator. You should be able to do 8 times -2, and then you should be able to have a exponent button, like X to the Y or something.
Oh yeah.
And then you should be able to hit that and then do 16. And it should come out okay to -524,288.
8. I did not get that.
Okay, clear your calculator.
So I
Okay.
do 8.
Hit 8
Yeah.
times. And how do you enter a negative number in your calculator? Do you hit the
There's
number and then hit negative?
there's like a negative sign right there.
So do me a favor and like, okay, so do you put 2 and then hit that negative sign? Or do you hit the negative sign and then 2?
I hit the negative sign and then 2.
Okay, let me see your screen after you do that.
So it's like, oh, like that.
Okay, good. Now you should be able to hit your X to the Y button.
I have, it's like, does this mean exponent if it's like the arrow right there?
I think so. Go ahead and do that.
And then I put 16, right?
Yeah, and then let me see your calculator. Or go ahead and hit enter.
Oh, I -5.
Booyah! There you go.
Yeah.
You must have just made an entry error or something.
Yeah. I think so.
All right, all good?
Yes.
You know, okay, so here's the thing. You didn't have the formulas.
Yeah, I think if I had the formulas, it would have been easier. I probably should have just
I think you would have aced it.
I think I should have just taken the 10% off my test with the formulas, and then I would have gotten a better grade than I did.
But how were you to know? You felt confident. You knew the formulas. Like, it's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's easy to say that now,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so we got this, right? So why don't you try these while I'm gathering formulas, okay?
Okay. That one, number 4 is geometric, right? Or is it?
Okay, so how do you know if a sequence is geometric or if it is arithmetic?
Arithmetic is adding and geometric is multiplying.
Okay, so what you need to do then is like to see if it's arithmetic, you would take a term and subtract the previous term, right? So
Oh,
like
yeah.
9/2 minus 3 would be what? Use your calculator if you need to. 9/2 is 4.5. You American student who learned or taught fractions in a horrible way, so you're afraid of them.
1.5. So it's adding by 1.5.
There you go.
All right.
It's just the fractions that threw you off.
Yeah, and they're like different. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So then I'll let you go.
Okay. I got 39 for question 4.
Okay, so that would be a sub n, a sub 25 is equal to 3 plus 24 times 1.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you did that, you should be fine. And you got 39, you said?
Yeah.
Good. Okay,
Then number 5, I don't remember how to do at all.
okay, so first of all, we need to do what are the first 200 positive even integers? Like what, you don't have to list all our 200 of them, but what's the first positive even integer?
2,
2, so it's 2,
4,
4,
6.
6, right?
Mhm.
Um, okay, and so I'm getting you the formula. Okay, so here it is. Oops, not with a big red streak. Trying to move it out of the way, right? So
Yeah.
again, with the 1 there, they're killing us. So good. So both of those will work, okay,
Okay.
to find the sum. It's just the only reason we have the second one is it's easier than the first one. It's a little less complicated. But in
Mhm.
order to use it, you have to know the last term, the nth term, right?
Yeah.
So we would have to know the 200th positive even integer. And I think I can get it, but I don't feel very comfortable with it.
Mhm.
I think it's 400, but I always, and I'm serious, I get nervous about, well, is that the 200th one or the 199th or the 201st? I don't know.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to be safe and use this first formula, right?
Yeah.
This one. Okay, so this is uh, arithmetic. Now, series, the difference between a series and a sequence, this is a sequence,
Mhm.
right? Okay, here, let me just do it here. This is a sequence, right? The
Yeah.
series is just adding up sequences,
Okay.
right? That's all. Right. When so they don't even say find the sum of the series. They just say find the sum, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, yeah, whatever
Mhm.
type thing. Okay. So you ready to roll on this? So we have to
Yeah.
find the first 200, right?
Mhm.
So what's n right away? What's n?
200
Good. Equals. So plug and chug into our formula here.
equals, isn't it 200? Oh, 200, 100.
Good.
Yeah. And then
Times.
2 times 2 plus 200 or 199 times 2.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. See what you get.
I got 40,200.
Good. Good, good, good. All right, so next one. What? Where'd it go? Boom. Okay, so now I got to get the other one. So I have to go back to this. You know, I love technology and I hate technology. You?
Yeah, me too.
Like, okay, but you can't hate it, right? I mean, how can
Yeah.
you hate it? You can't. And then I hate myself for being annoyed with it, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you catch yourself, this phone is not this miracle in my hand where I can call someone in China while I'm driving. You know, it's just ridiculous what you can do, where I can
Yeah.
find literally any information that I want, and I don't even have to type. I can ask this
Yeah.
imaginary person, hey Siri, yes, whatever you want. Siri just went on my, just came on. Wait, what just happened? Okay. Okay, sorry. All right. All right, so this takes a little doing, right?
Yeah.
It's an arithmetic series, right? So what we should do, the easiest thing to do
Mhm.
is to realize that I can use the second formula, right? Because I can quickly get the first term by plugging in 1 and getting the last term by plugging in 100 to this,
Yeah.
right? Because then
Mhm.
you don't have to, like, it's sort of, to get the common difference, you're going to have to like get at least the first 2 terms,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So you might as well just get the first and the last terms. Are you following me there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I'm going to say that S sub n equals n over 2 times a sub 1 plus a sub n, right?
Mhm.
And maybe you probably don't even have to write that, but then S sub 100, the sum of the first 100 terms, do you understand that's what they're asking for here?
Yeah.
Is equal to 100 over 2, right? I know
Mhm.
we know it's 50, times a sub 1 plus a sub 100, right?
Mhm.
Well, a sub 1 equals 2 times 1 minus 4, which is -2. You okay with that?
Yeah.
So what does a sub 100 equal?
2 times 100 minus 4.
Good. Which is
196.
good. So S of 100 equals 50, right? If I take
Mhm.
this guy and bring him down here, times -2 plus 196, which is 194 times 50. And yes, I said 50 on purpose.
Wait, so where did the 50 come? Oh, the 50 is 100 divided by 2. Oh,
Correct.
so we're plugging it back into the original. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's why I did this arrow here.
Okay.
Sorry if it's confusage.
No, it's okay.
So I get 9,700. Is that what you get?
I did not.
Is your dad around?
Yeah. No, I'm at my mom's house.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now they tell you it's geometric, right?
Hmm.
And the sum of an infinite geometric sequence, I don't have the sum of that, or a finite thing.
Hmm.
Here we go. Okay, so there they are. For geometric, yes.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know if we did these. I think we did. I can't remember if we actually.
Well, I was surprised because I know there was like one question. I don't remember if we did these, but I remembered the infinite formula and I plugged it in because I know there was a question for infinite and I got it wrong, which I thought I got it right. Like that was the one that I was like confident about, but I don't.
When you took it, were you like, oh my God, this is not going well?
Yeah, I already knew. I was like looking at it and I was like trying to remember everything. And I was like,
Right.
why am I like, and I think it's because I mixed up the series and the sequence on like all of them.
So mid-test, you can't go back and go, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the.
I wish I did because my grade would have been.
Oh, you're allowed to, like in the middle of the test, can you go back and say, all right, give me the formulas, or no? You
I
have to
don't
decide
know.
before you start.
Yeah, yeah, I think so because she's giving them out, but I was like confident that I knew them. So I was like, well, I take the 10% off, but my grade would have been higher if I had the formulas with like a 10% off.
All right, so this is wrong just because they couldn't handle the font. It's not
Mhm.
RN, it's R to the N
Okay.
right here. So it's 1 minus R to the N power.
Okay.
Okay. So it's the sum of 9 terms, right?
Mhm.
So S sub 9 is going to be the first term, A sub 1, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put A sub 1 times 1 minus the common ratio to the nth power. So that's to the 9th, right?
Hmm.
Over 1 minus the common ratio. Okay. So instead of getting a couple of terms to find the common ratio, whenever you have a geometric sequence or series, this is always the common ratio. Whatever is being
Okay.
raised to the exponent,
Okay.
always R, okay? So we know that. So now we need A sub 1. Well, do you see how A sub 1 would be -2
Yeah.
times -3 to the 1 minus 1?
Did I plug that in right, like on my test, like
You
in the corner?
you did.
How did I get the wrong answer?
Well, you didn't get the sum.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? 1 minus -3 to the 4th. Maybe you got some negatives wrong, but she should have given you some partial credit. So you did know this. So let's see what happened here. So a sub 1 is -2 times 1 minus a -3. Yeah, there's some tricky negative things going on here,
Mhm.
right?
Is that a 9 right there? Is that
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Because it's r to the n, right? S sub n, r to the n.
Yeah.
Okay. So this should be S sub n here as well. And this should be actually S to infinity.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So over 1 minus a -3. And there should be a parenthesis here. Okay. So then it's really calculator time, right? You just have to make
Yeah.
sure you put it in right.
Yeah, that was another thing because she gave us the test on paper, and originally I guess it was supposed to be on the computer so I could do the Desmos. But so when I got to this part, I think I also was confused on how to put it into my calculator because I didn't use
Okay.
that.
So here's what you should do for this one is, okay, negative, I don't know, do you have a fraction bar on that on your calculator?
I don't think so. No. But can't I
Well,
do divided by?
yes, but you gotta, you have to put parentheses around the numerator divided by parentheses around the denominator on that calculator.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you just put divided by 1 minus a -3, it would
Mhm.
only divide by 1. And
Oh, that's
then,
probably why I got it wrong.
right? So
Yeah.
you have to be very, very careful. Okay. So, I mean, what you could do, so you can sort of avoid that, is just say, oh, I can simplify that, right? There's nothing I can do here because of order of operations. I have to do the exponent first, right? And
Yeah.
this would turn out to be 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, so see if you know how to, I would try and enter it exactly how it is shown on the calculator with the parentheses and everything. I'm sorry, on the paper, sorry.
Do I put the -2 that's in front of the parentheses in
Uh-huh.
parentheses on the calculator? Okay.
Oh, no, you don't have to. No, you don't have to. Inside the parentheses, no. It should recognize it
Okay.
as multiplication, I think. I don't know, we'll see. And then after all of that, you should be able to just put divided by 4.
Okay. And I put the 4 in parentheses, right?
You don't have to because it's a single number, but it won't get it wrong.
Okay.
And it should be -9842.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. Now, if you wanted to put in 1 minus a -3, if you're like frazzled and don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Then you got to put parentheses around the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Almost there. Almost there. Eight, 9. Okay, so here we go. Off and running, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to make this a thing. I'm going to make this a thing. All right, so what do you want to do here?
Can we go over question 9?
What about 8?
Oh.
I meant, like, what are we going to do to solve this? That's all I meant.
Find the difference. And you plug it into the top one.
You can almost always use the top one, right? But looky, oh, we don't know how many. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the top one because we don't
Okay.
know the number of terms in this series, do we? And
No,
in order to use the second one, I was excited because I know the first term and I know the last term, right? But I don't know what number term this is, so I don't know how many I'm finding.
So what would you put for n even on the top formula?
Well, we do know that u sub, we do have the formula, the explicit formula. Now, I might say, I might accidentally say u sub 1 instead of a sub 1 or something like that. But that's because I teach IB and IB uses U and not A for their term numbers. So if I say U, I mean A. Sorry. Okay. All right. So we do have this this formula as well. Explicit formula. So I know that 2,117 is the last term, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then if I use a sub n, I'm just going to write out the formula. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by d.
Okay.
Well, I want to know the end for this term, yes?
Yeah.
So I'm going to a sub n, I'm going to let a sub n equal that term. I'm going to let it be 2117. I know a sub 1 is 5. Now this n is the same as this n, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if I solve for this n, then that's the term number, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. And then, okay.
Yep. And what's the common difference?
3.
Okay. So now I have 2117 equals 5 plus 3n minus 3. 2117 equals 2 plus 3n, right?
Yeah.
2115 equals 3n. I don't know, 703, I believe. Ah, 705.
Yeah.
How could I be
705.
so equals n? So it's the sum of the first 705 terms, isn't it?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
this is u sub 70, or a, see, there I go. A sub 705 equals 217, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to move this over here. And I know that a sub 705 is equal to 2117. Well, now I know the first term, I know the last term, and I know the number of terms. So let's use the easier formula,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
705 over 2 times 5 plus
5.
2117,
Okay.
right? So see what you get.
Okay.
Seven, 8, 4, 0, 0, 5. How's that?
I got 3, 7.
748.
Yeah.
Dyslexia much? There we go.
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, so then let's do number 9.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to use our infinity formula, which is the sum to infinity is equal to a sub 1 over 1 minus r. So for an infinite sum, It seems like it should be complicated, but it really isn't, is it? It's very simple.
Yeah.
It's just the first term, 1/2, over 1 minus the common ratio. So ratio is equal to any term divided
Wait,
by the previous term.
is the first term 1/2 or 1?
It's 1.
So why do we put 1/2 in the numerator?
Because I was thinking ahead.
Okay, I was confused.
Thank you. And
Oh.
for some reason, it made perfect sense to me, Sarah. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, what is the matter with her? Clearly it's 1/2. You put 1/2 here, even though that's 1. What is the matter with her? And it's me. All right, so the common ratio is equal to any term divided by the previous term. I'm going to choose the second term divided by the first term, because that's -1/2. Right? Anything
Yeah.
divided by 1 is the anything.
Yeah.
So careful, 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 careful. It's 1 minus r, so it's 1 minus -1/2, which is 1 plus 1/2, right?
So I did the formula for this one right too.
You
but
sure
I
did.
don't know how I ended up with 3/2.
Oh, I know, because this is 1 over 3/2. And you learned fractions in America, so you're like, oh, it's 3/2. No, it's 1
that
over
is definitely what
3/2,
I did.
which is 2/3.
Oh, no, that was such a stupid mistake.
And she didn't give you any partial credit?
No, I don't know. Oh. She says that she does, but I don't
You
think
have
she ever.
everything. This is correct. Right? This is totally correct.
Okay. Oh.
Well, I mean,
Oh well.
exactly. It's like, no, I would have failed lesser. I'm not making fun of you. It's just,
Yeah. I had like 2 questions with the right formula and didn't.
So on your homework, do you have to get, like, it's graded? You have to get a 90%?
She grades our homework, but we don't have to get a 90%. This was a new thing. And she told us the issue with her is she told us like the day before the test if we have a 90% or above. So we didn't know that from like the beginning of our homework. So it's not like I was like working towards that. She just like said that and I didn't have a 90 or above on all my homework. So I
But
didn't.
she grades the homework. I mean, the rule was,
Yeah.
she sprang the rule on you,
Yeah. So she
like the
grades
day
homework.
before.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. But she grades the homework and it must be a 90% for you to be able to get the formulas.
Yeah, but that wasn't like, this is the first test she's done that on.
Ever.
Yeah, but she just never gives us the formulas. So we just always have to memorize them.
Okay. All right, so the number of seats in each row of an auditorium form an arithmetic sequence that has 50 rows of seats. The 45th row has 142 seats, and the 48th row has 151 seats. How many seats are in the first row? All right, so it's arithmetic, right? Because they tell us.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you agree that a sub 45 is equal to 142?
Yeah.
And a sub 48 is equal to 151.
Yeah.
So do you agree also that a sub 48 is equal to a sub 45 plus 3d? Common difference.
Yeah.
And wait a second, hold the phone, Chuck. We know a sub 48 is 151, 148, 3d. Oh, this is 3 equals, so our common difference is 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then the first row, let me get our formulas here, right?
Mhm.
So I think we're just going to need these two, but we'll see.
Also, my mom has a meeting soon, so I just have to go before 5:15. Sorry about that.
Well, no, it's up to you. Yeah, that's fine. I think we'll
I'm
finish.
sorry.
No.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So D equals 1, right?
Yes.
And U sub 1, using this formula,
Mhm.
U sub 1 equals U sub 1. No, we got to do something else. So let's find U sub 2. Or A, I'm sorry. A sub 2 would equal, let's not do that. I'm so dumb. I have A sub 45, right?
Mhm.
So do you agree that A sub 45 would equal A sub 1 plus 44D?
Yeah.
So 142 equals A sub 1 plus 44 times 1, right?
Yes.
Because we found the common difference to be 1.
Mhm.
So that would be 98 equals A sub 1.
Oh, well,
So there's 98 seats in the first row.
okay.
And how many
So I
rows
couldn't
are
just
there?
kept subtracting 1. There are 50 rows.
50, right? So that means we could easily use this formula because A sub 50 is equal to 150 because we know A sub 48, oh no, 153, my bad.
Mhm.
Are you
Okay.
okay with that?
Yeah.
So S of 50 is equal to 50 over 2 times the first row, which is 98, plus the last row, which is 153. So that's 25 times 98 plus 153. $62.75.
Okay.
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 Do we need to get off now? So she has
Yes,
time to
if we
get set up.
can.
Okay. No,
Sorry that I was late and I just forgot about.
That's all right. So I will upload the vid to your special folder.
Okay.
I gave you the link to the folder, right?
I'm pretty sure in the last email, yeah.
Okay. If not, let me know if you ever want to access it. And
Okay.
then we'll see you next Wednesday.
Okay, oh, I don't have next Wednesday because I have
That's right.
spring break.
In 2 weeks.
Okay.
We already took care of
Okay.
that. All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Have a great spring break. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.